Who motivates you as a leader? And everybody wants a leader that's fair. Everybody wants someone who is going to be focused on their development. And some people might say that they want an inspirational leader. Let's continue with the questions that you might receive if you're sitting in that interview chair. If you are interviewing for a senior position or a position in project management where you're going to be leading a group of people to deliver something to the organization, you might get this question: how would you describe yourself as a leader? Now, I'm a big fan in answering that question that I describe the kind of person that I would like to work for. And hopefully I am that kind of leader. But in this case, you might say something like, I am fair, I'm development-oriented, and I'm also relationship-oriented. Or I am fair, I am detailed-oriented, and I'm engaging, right? But you want to think about who motivates you as a leader. And everybody wants a leader that's fair. Everybody wants someone who is going to be focused on their development. And some people might say that they want an inspirational leader. But if you're going to describe yourself as inspirational, you have to be prepared to say, okay, give me an example. What does that mean? Because now you open the door for the interviewer to go a little bit deeper about what you mean by saying I'm a motivator or I'm inspirational. So be careful on those kinds of answers. The second question that I want to leave you with today is, give me an example of when you have failed. Now, again, then they're trying to understand whether or not you have had a failure, because nobody wants to hire someone who has never had a failure, because your first time failing may be in that seat and they have no idea how you would respond to that failure. So most people want to hire somebody who has already gone through something, who's already failed, and they understood what the failure was, they learned from the failure, and more importantly, they recovered from the failure. So think about something where you were able to do all of those. I failed because I didn't prepare in the way I should have prepared. Here's what I learned from that experience. And here's what I did the next time I had an opportunity to do that. Now you told me how you failed, you told me what you learned, and you told me how you recovered. That's what's important when you're giving an answer to tell me about your failure. The next question that you might get is, give me a sense of what you were responsible for in your last role. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Many people describe their previous experiences in a way that it seems to somebody who's reading that resume that they were the person that had the power or the responsibility to do everything that they've described on their resume. When in reality, we all know that there are very few jobs where people are working in a silo. None of us do it alone. Most of us are working in environments where we are dependent upon a team, or that we are dependent upon information or processes that came from other places. So you want to be thoughtful if there is something that you developed, a strategy that you developed. If you were the one that executed on a transaction, or you were the one who drove the transaction amidst other team members. So be careful about how you describe your experiences on your resume, and make sure that if you say that you were the person that were responsible for it and you get this question, that you can walk through 3 or 4 examples of the things that you and only you delivered, even in the context of a team. Go get them.